Okay, so we're back here at Wednesday's PM or lunch, I would rather say. What did we do today? The AM session today on Wednesday, we consolidated. We had a sell side where the consolidation, your pre-session went lower, we went higher during the AM, end of the AM, and then we kind of stalled here. Now we're in a macro one more time, and we're buy side here. We're on all-time highs. I'm kind of talking like quick because I might be interested in some sort of buy here. I mean, we have a fair gap maybe here. Would become a inversion. If you look at its 30-minute, we did close good on the 30-minute, the value gap. If you look at 50-minute, we closed above it. And that was kind of my point of, okay, this was my interest. If we could go above there, I'm looking for the buy side. If we stay below it, I'm looking for maybe a retrace during lunch/PM. And yeah, dollar today has been going up. I mentioned in the AM that I'm neutral on dollar. I find dollar really hard. I mean, we have got the new recovery gap here of this week. Should probably grade that. And yeah, we're now in the low portion of there. And I find it hard dollar. I'm not putting too much value on dollar. So yeah, we're now about to close above this gap. It's on the higher quadrant of the market maker buy. So we have from this low towards this high. I graded that so you can kind of select the premium and discount. Yeah, so let me buy one. So I'm in a trade. I put my stopper here at the rejection block. And earlier this day, I marked down this Favera gap here. So I was already looking at that and we just traded into it. Displays market structure shift, inverse a gap. And for me, this is enough. We're in a macro. I'm just looking for higher, right? On all-time highs. I'm not trying to take the top. I believe that we are in a market maker buy model. I'm not seeing enough evidence for me to go wanting to see it lower than this 50-minute gap needs to fall, and then I expect maybe this lows to be attacked because ES is already on the all-time high. And that makes it difficult. You could say this is an SMT. And yeah, also here we have beautiful lows, and that makes it maybe the trade maybe less probability. But I can't make a perfect trade here on all-time highs. You're always gonna have reasons for it to go lower. Always have reasons for it to go higher. And I just have to take it. So just take it. I'm not gonna go here and just make it too difficult for myself. I wanna see it stay in upper portion here, of course, and move away higher. Just a continuation Nunes model, and be about to enter PM as well. Putting my stop, you could put your stop below the CE. I'm putting my stop on the rejection block here. I'm not fully feeling confident if it trades down to the CE here. So on YM I'm looking for previous week high, and we have this buy side above it, and then we have all-time highs above. So I'm also bullish on the YM. Also on the ES, we just want to see all-time highs again. We traded down to this 50-minute inversion. Just touch it. I also had a wick marked. So you could say I mean the upper quadrant is wick right here, 741. Also here just looking for the all-time highs again. Be traded down to. People like to call the top. I heard myself doing that a few times in the past. I'm not gonna do that again. Or it needs to be perfectly aligning. What's what I'm doing? Wanted to see it go lower, of course. It engineered the perfect highs here inside of a 50-minute fair gap. No, I like how we not even trade inside of this gap. That's good. But we could return to it, allowed to return into it if we take down these highs. Equal highs here, as you see. Want to go through here and let this act as an inversion. If I had two on, I would take one off here. So this is a suspension block here. One of the strongest PD rays that there is. See that we use it here for lower. Now I want to see, can we maybe go above it and use it as a weakling. If this high is taken, this buy side, and then we're gonna go break even. Why? It's around the CE of where my entry is. From this PD ray towards this buy side, it's 50% of it. And I mean, if you're in a trade and you're 50% towards your target, I don't think you should want to see it go all the way back. We just opened at the PM session here, the first 30 minutes, opening range PM. Okay, break even here, hitting that buy side. So that's a break even. I'm now not comfortable if it all the way trades down towards this inversion again. I wouldn't be comfortable. If I was in with another micro, I would have gone out and take a partial right here. If you look at YM, we are in horrible conditions. Consolidate. it isn't with us with Optimize. Yes, I would argue it's okay. I mean, it's not as clean as NQ, but it's okay for the Optimize. Just looks good. So no thing for me that I say, okay, we're not gonna go there. Then we have Dixie, and Dixie isn't with us. So if YM not really with us, Dixie not really with us, ES is not as clean as NQ, but I would say ES is pretty much the same as NQ. I'm asking myself that is it not better than just to go out right there? If I had two micros, I for sure would have taken a partial right there. I said it. I said, okay, right there I would have taken a partial. I'm just gonna put it in my journal that I would have taken a partial here, but I'm trading with one, and that really I'm testing myself a little bit. Yeah, how am I reacting on those things? How do I react when, like, you have a partial taken and you see a retracement? That could happen, of course, but yeah, if you with a micro with one micro, you don't want to see it, your profit go all the way away, right? But yeah, now I should just focus on the market, just look at the market. What does it give us? And yeah, if I gonna get stopped out, I'm probably gonna be angry at myself. Yeah, I should have gone out there. Look at YM, look at dollar. You know what am I doing? But I should be positive. I need to say, okay, I saw that we on YM, I saw that we're not as clean on YM, and I saw that I'm not as clean on dollar, and we're taking some level, and if we one with fair gap here, look at this little highs there. We took that if you were in that, this is a good point where you could say, take some off. If Ultima is taken, I can manage it by just looking at the candlesticks and putting like, okay, 3 up candles, put it down on the low, or a gap, put it down on the low of the gap. So, okay, we inverse this gap. Okay, so we took it. I'm taking a 150 with me. I think I just go out here just to pay myself. Okay, yes, after the fact now, and yeah, I'm glad that I went out here. I mean, we did move higher more than autumn high. We are like very bullish. And I went out, I tried to like put my stop below this Vivere gap, or I set like 3 candles or Vivere gap. I put my stop here. Eventually, I almost get stopped out, went a little bit high, I just closed the trade there. And if I had one more opportunity to take a partial, let's say here I took the partial here, I would probably put my stop here and let one winner higher for like standard deviation of the opening range. But again, I had one micro, so I'm just glad that I went out here. And yeah, that's it for today. And I have NFP this week, so we need to be careful. I probably won't trade anymore. So yes, I hope you guys had like a good day today, and yeah, we will be there back next week. So till then.